And we're back.
Welcome.
Hello. Howdy.
And we're building some momentum. Here we go.
Building some momentum. Yellow Rose is already here from the Florida Keys. So he decided to make it a vacation.
Is he down there at the meetup?
Yep. The South Florida drone meetup. I don't know why they keep calling it South Florida because it's kind of more like Central Florida where they're meeting.
Is it Tampa or something?
Other side, Jensen Beach.
Oh.
Dan drone warship. He drove over. Almost like a 3-hour drive for him.
Jeez. So. Fort Myers. Oh, that's the opposite side. Fort Myers is the other way.
Yeah, it's on the East Coast.
Yeah, Fort Myers is on the Gulf side.
And James and Brent are here. Howdy, fellers.
We are.
So do we need to talk about this running thing that was released today? Anybody got any interest in that?
No. No, it's a very expensive gimbal for people that want to stabilize their DSLR cameras, or if there's somebody that wants to do an overkill with their Action 4. I don't even know if that thing will work with that little thing. I guess you could strap a drone to it.
Did the clouds part for me? No, they did not. We were overcast as crap yesterday. I did get to see a slight sliver of it. But it was so overcast, you didn't need the solar lenses on your glass or anything. You could just look up there, and there was so much clouds in front of it, you could actually kind of see the moon in front of the sun, but
just needed to get a close-up of that.
I tried to take video with my phone, but that didn't turn out so hot.
Yeah, once it got towards like 1 o'clock where I was at, I was solar eclipsed out. So,
but yeah, we survived. I survived the solar apocalypse. I mean, the solar eclipse. But around here, you would have thought it was the apocalypse that was coming because TxDOT grounded 18-wheelers for a bit, apparently. The company I worked for I'm contracted with, they were on a safety stand down all day yesterday, canceled all appointments. Yeah. Wow. It was quite hilarious. They were worried about the power grid being affected. They were worried about the internet getting affected. It was kind of like 2012. You know, the 2012 thing.
Yeah.
All over again.
Yeah, it sounds like a little bit of that sounds a little.
And for us that are really old, you know, we could even compare it with the Y2K thing. Remember those days?
Yeah.
When we thought all the computers were going to quit working because of that date issue?
I do. Yeah.
Confusing eclipse with solar flaring. No, they were confusing eclipse with apocalypse.
Yeah, I watched my computer click over to 2001. It was pretty non-exciting.
You mean to 2000? It was from 99
Oh, yeah, that's right. 99 to 2000. That's right. That's right. The turn of the century.
Yeah. All you needed was a BIOS update, but okay. Firmware update to fix the date issue.
I'm in the middle of another dilemma.
Are you're in a dilemma again?
Yeah,
What's the dilemma?
I've got a massive computer choosing dilemma.
Oh, here we go again. I thought we done took care of that 2 days ago.
No, because something came into my mind that I'm like, I want
Oh
this,
God.
and it changed the complete selection process because for some reason I need to have the what do they call that, the lightning port or the display port, and the Inspiron does not have the version of the display port, but
The
the
Inspiron has an HDMI out on it.
yeah, but I want the USB-C. I want the multi-port. What do they call that? They call it a
Docking station.
yeah, they have it. There's a special name for it. HP calls it
Thunderbird.
Thunderbolt. That's it. It's a Thunderbolt port.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the Thunderbolt thing. My laptop is plugged into the docking station on that Thunderbolt
right.
U-Haul.
Well, it just allows it. It basically turns your computer. You only have to plug in one wire basically when you
Yeah.
pull your computer up.
Yeah.
And no, so it's not a bad problem because it doesn't. There's actually not a lot of there's you basically move from Inspiron to the other version, the what's the little bit the step up from that? They're called the uh, Inspiron to Latitude. Yeah, you go up to the Latitude level, and Latitudes are not bad price wise. But then I'm like,
I got the Inspiron, and it supports Thunderbolt.
it has a true Thunderbolt port. Is that because is that only in? I think I know what's going on.
No, I can get the damn thing to focus.
Oh, it's the little one right there, right?
Yeah.
Is that a true? That's a
See,
true.
see that? See that? See that little sign next to it?
Yeah. So your little USB-C is a true Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's because it's an i7.
It's
I'm just
a
because I think
Ryzen 7.
you what?
It's a Ryzen 7.
Yeah. Okay. Because I think that's one of the issues is you have to get you have to get that port only comes in the the level 7 motherboard. Anyway, then I was looking at XPSs and I'm like, oh, I can get one of these super ultralight ones, it'd be just like my Mac. And the XPS is actually, the prices are good on all three of those. The three of them both have really good price ranges, and they're not all bad. All of them will be 16 and 500, and you can go up to a terabyte for just a little, for a little bit more, like $100 or something like that, 120. So anyway, I'm stuck. I didn't know that the Inspiron did come with that port. It wasn't the true Ryzen 9 or i9. He wants the i7 is outdated.
Hold on. So that little D sign means display port.
Display port.
But I've got a Thunderbolt dock plugged into it, and it plugs two
Yeah,
42-inch screens on it.
well, it just has to, yeah, right. And that's the thing is I just want the simplicity of that port. So
And
you can basically,
it charges the
yeah,
laptop at the same time.
yeah, exactly. Perfect. Exactly. That's an Inspiron, you said, huh?
Yeah, that's that 5515.
5515. Jim's like, I9. I've learned that, it's, you either go with a balanced approach, where you get one with a kind of a little, like a 3050, with the NVIDIA built into it, or you go with the Ryzen with their included graphics. There's just too many freaking choices. Don't spend your money on a computer. You have a Avada to buy.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah,
you
we're
go.
getting there. We're going to the freaking Avada price thing in a minute because that's a shit show right now too. Everybody's got the answer to that question. But yeah, anyway, the price range is really good, and what happens is I start to contemplate pennies, and it puts me into paralysis. But all of them are pretty good. Like the Inspiron or the Latitude, they in the 14, they're only like 2.5 pounds. They're not very heavy. They're light, and then of course you spend another $100, I think, for the OLED, which is just a power sucker. All I heard, it just shortens your battery life. 4060 i9. Yeah, it's $3,000 right there. An i9 with a 4060. I mean, you have to leave that thing would have to be plugged in after an hour of use. But there'd be no question. That's interesting. I'm glad you showed me that. I didn't know that was actually a display port. Because that solves that problem.
The D symbol means you can transmit video signal via this port, so you can connect the monitor. So you can connect the monitor directly to that port,
Yeah.
or you can plug in the docking station, which my docking station, it's the Dell docking station.
Yeah.
That has the built-in power supply, and
Yeah.
that feeds power back to the laptop.
Right. So that's what mine does right now.
And I do the same thing with my work laptop. I don't
that's
have
okay.
a charger plugged in for my laptop.
Yeah, when I get this all set up, I'll actually gain a screen too, because I'll also have my laptop screen. Right now, I'm in clamshell mode with it.
Yeah, no,
in one cable.
It has an HDMI port on it.
Yeah, and I like that. It's actually kind of nice to have an HDMI port, even though most people don't use it. Yeah.
Well, it's got the HDMI port, it's got a USB port, and a USB-A port, and a USB-C port.
Right.
And that USB-C port's got that little display port sign next to it.
What's on the other side? What's on the
other side is an SD card reader and another
USB-A.
Another USB-A.
And then the other power. The AC power in.
No, that's headphone.
Oh yeah, it's got a headphone.
AC power is on this side. If you want to use come on, focus.
You said that's a Ryzen 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did not see that.
No, I bought that docking station off what's that?
Yeah, I still got the Inspiron opened up here, but this is the
I bought it secondhand off of somebody, and that docking station has display port out, HDMI out, and then Ethernet hookup.
What's the chip? Plug in. What's the letter of the chip? What is it? Is it a
what letter?
The CPU, the CPU letter. What's the letter on that one?
What?
The last letter tells you if it's a shitty chip or not.
On what? The AMD?
Yeah.
It's 5700U, I believe.
It's a U, so it's a low power. Yeah, the H's and the P's are the high power ones, and they cost a lot more money. Those are the ones where you get into $1-2 grand. Because I
don't think I paid $600 for that thing.
Yeah, no, I know. That's I told you, the only thing that's been locking me up is I've been looking through these, looking to make sure that they all have that specific port. And
I have the big tower to use at home. That's an AMD 9 whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna live stream with it, so I need to have that port so I can plug shit into it, like a camera, and because I'm not going to use the I won't use the laptop camera, so I'll use I'll use a one of these things. One of these puppies.
Yeah.
That's got an HDMI out on it.
Yeah. Mine has the HDMI out, display port out. It's got Ethernet hookup. It's got like 3 or 4 USB connections on it.
Yeah. But
I actually have my docking station plugged in, hardwired into my router.
yeah, the PC docking stations the prices are pretty good on them. They're cheaper than like that Mac docking station. I mean, frick, that thing was damn near $200, man. They're not cheap.
No, the Dell docking stations ain't cheap either.
Yeah, well, if you're running monitors on them, they have video amps in them, so you can run freaking 4 monitors or 3 or whatever. I just need to run one, and I'll just use the laptop screen. I'm selling a 2023 car so I can get an Avata too. Yes. Speaking of Avatas, I was looking at Best Buy, and if you are looking for the Avata 1, that thing is $829.
So this is
So that's goggles, the Avata 1, and then so you'd have to get the controller.
this is the docking station I'm running.
Yeah, that's not bad. 138. That's what that thing will run. And you can run 3, and you have a DVI there, 2 of them.
There are 2 display ports,
Right.
1 HDMI,
And then
USB-C, 2 USB-A, 3 USB-A, Ethernet.
Yeah, I'm almost there. And then what I'll have to do is, if I go PC again, then I'm going to have to switch my Power Director over. I'll save money just by using the PC version of Power Director. It's cheaper than the Mac version. It's like $20 cheaper. It's stupid why they hose you.
Yeah, this little USB-C here is what they call USB-C multifunction display port.
Translate that to Canadian. $1 equals 1.36 Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
That's math.
So
yeah, I'm as long as the hardware is there, I don't care what the model is.
well,
And so I'm good with that. I just want the smaller, platform. No, I don't want a 15 or a 16-inch monitor, just a freaking 14.
mine is 15.6.
Yeah, that's the what you would call the. There's actually a good deal right now. I think HP has got a deal right now for their i5 machine that's dirt cheap. But that I know I need to go at least i7. i9 is friggin' it's hardly portable with that thing. You have that thing plugged in all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you got a 4060, you might as well just get a PC, just get a box when you have all that stuff. But
well,
yeah, that's good.
Absolutely run the desktop. But
That's a desktop there. An i9 machine with a 4060. You might as well have it plugged in all the time. But that's
yeah. So and on my desktop, I'm actually running Ryzen 7 5800X.
Yeah.
And that's the 4200 megahertz 8-core.
Yeah.
I've got 64 gig of memory installed.
Yeah,
Man.
which is kind of the yeah.
I'm running the main partition on a 2 TB SSD.
Yeah, 16, like I said, 16,500. If I could get a terabyte, it'd be great. And then Ryzen 7, need a display port, and then I'm good. That's got pretty much everything that I'm looking to have. I don't care what 1080 screen, that's fine. It can be LED or not. Yeah.
Yeah, James, I do run a 4 terabyte storage drive in mine in my desktop.
Yeah, I've got the 2 terabyte and a 500 SSD, portable SSD. I'll just take that little 500 portable SSD with me and throw it in the bag.
Yeah. Well, I got a terabyte portable.
And then I throw my OSB, or my OSB, my OBS. I put my OBS stuff inside of the portable, and then you can plug it into anything, and you've got your different studios all set up, all your video intros and all that. But anyway, yeah, so I'm close. I'm officially diving into the Avata camp here publicly now. It is now an official decision, but I am going to be on the slow and go forward. That's what I did with the other Avata. I took my time. I really didn't jump on it right away. I didn't, I stayed away from the videos, the intro videos. I'll probably watch one.
So let me translate to everybody that don't speak that random around here. That means it comes out on the 11th. He's buying it on the 12th, and he's got the video posted on the 13th.
I won't even be here that weekend. I'll be gone.
Oh crap! You make the time. You'll edit that video on your phone as your wife is driving.
As my wife is driving. No, I learned my lesson. I'm only gonna buy
your
from.
Wife got a speeding ticket last time you let her drive, or what? Is that how you learned your lesson?
I'm gonna buy it from Best Buy because it saves all the bull crap that you got to do with all the other like ordering it straight from DJI. It's a freaking hassle.
So if you live in the St. George area, I don't know what time Best Buy opens in your area, but look for him at the front door about
look for the white truck
about that time.
Look for the white truck at the opening at 9:30.
Look for the white truck going through the door if they don't have that thing open at 9:30 sharp.
James, you're on the fence. I put that video up where I was ripping the Avata. That thing, I'm just
quit lying to yourself.
I was ripping that thing. Ripping it. I got nothing to lose at this point. I can freaking fly the crap out of that.
Yeah, James.
Its life is short. So
the only reason you still have to Avata 1 because there's going to be a comparison video between the two, and shortly thereafter, the Avata 1's going to be gone.
Nah, I think I'll keep it.
Yeah,
Oh, the Avata 1.
Well, if the prices are true that they're talking about for the Avata 2, then it's going to be a hard decision not to buy it.
Yeah, I don't. Right now there's arguments going on that you saw Mads Tech actually. I just caught a little bit of his video arguing. I didn't hear it though. I just saw his thumbnail, and the argument is whether it's going to be this $1,200 number or the 3 battery kit that it says on Igor's site that says 960 for the 3 battery kit, 823 for the 1 battery kit. That's on Igor's channel. And then you've got Jasper Ellens, who believes he is the king and savior. And he says 1200 or it would be it would be 1199. What the heck? I got to look at it again here.
There was a website that had posted everything with prices and specs on everything, abt.com.
Yeah.
All that has disappeared already again.
Yeah.
So
I don't think
there's always somebody that leaks it. I already saw a picture of a Avata 2 on a shelf at Best Buy somewhere.
Yeah.
If the prices are true, which I seriously doubt.
This is $1,000 for the single battery combo. That and this one says the controller is $200, $199 for the controller 3.
And the dildo is $99.
Yeah, which none of that makes sense. None of those prices are right. The dildo is usually $200, somewhere in the 200 range. That's how much the second.
Well, it would make sense for them to come down with the price of some. Bad Steak said something about 149 is what he would guess, but
yeah,
I'm with you. 199 for the love toy and 300 for the controller.
Right. Usually it's 300. And that's assuming.
And if you look at the prices of the previous, the Avata 1 and their release prices, there is no way the release prices for the Avata 2 are going to be less than the Avata 1. I just don't.
It would make no sense for better tech unless they're trying to.
And there's always this argument, but they could sell more. Well, they won't leave themselves any room for any kind of discounts either.
Right.
Not like they ever give any, great discounts, but every now and again they get the 10 or 15% off thing for some reason or another.
Ben T's in the house.
Oh, time to end it already.
Yeah,
he's running early.
Those prices are very nutsy crazy. I do like the image though that they showed with the guy and the girl that are playing freaking footsie back and forth. And it shows him looking at her supposedly through the cameras, and then the video up in the upper left-hand corner is the drone. That's that image that's on the same site. That's it, Drone XL. That's those guys. But we'll know for sure. And on Thursday, there'll be no mystery. We will have that. That mystery solved. I don't know if I'm going to be on Friday either, because I might be driving Friday. My wife hasn't told me when we're leaving yet. She probably did, and I wasn't listening.
Oh, that's called selective hearing.
I know. I usually will leave Friday night and drive up, or right after work. I don't know. I can't. Yeah. So I don't know. Depends on how much she thinks we're going to do this weekend. I need to pay attention.
Goggles 3 for $499. Never gonna happen.
No, that's just too low. Those prices are,
unless Walksnail put the squeeze to them. That Heart was their Goggles X at $459 now. That DJI is watching their prices, but I seriously doubt it.
It'd be nice if the single pieces were lower for a lot of reasons. For like, one biggest thing is for my wallet.
Well, apparently the Goggles 3 will work with the Mini 4 and the Air 3.
Right.
Well, James, I hate to tell you that DJI don't think you deserve anything. Or you earned anything. Yeah. It's just, again, I'm thinking Avata 2 with goggles and love toy for 1,500, somewhere around.
Yeah, whatever the price is plus the cost of the controller. My guess is 300. That's what's in my head. 11, 1200 plus 300,
Well,
15 total.
if you look at Avata 1 pricing, it was what, 13, 17, 1388 for the Avata 1 with the goggles and the love toy. And then you have another 280 for the Flymore pack and another $200 for the controller.
And this one's coming with a bag, and that's not cheap.
Yeah.
A bag that you can't put the freaking controller in. That to me, that's you know,
I'll tell you what, I watched your Avata 2 whatever simulation video that you don't have sunburns on your screens and your goggles is absolutely amazing.
I don't think I'm pretty careful with that stuff.
I don't know, the way you were sitting on that bench and slinging the goggles around, the sun just beating straight in it.
I was blocking off the sun. See, the sun was to my the all my gear was to my left. The sun was to my right, burning my face.
Yeah, if this thing comes actually in at $1,000 for the regular kit, I'm
James,
buy it.
$1,500 is my guess. Please come with a bag. Yes, it does come with a bag, but my thing is they don't leave room in the bag for the freaking controller. Unless the sticks can fold, and obviously they come off. You can unscrew them, so you got that. But I just leave them there. I just leave them sitting there.
I wish East Coast would have made it in here this evening. He had some questions in a stream earlier that Rodney Bell did, but I didn't have time to answer them because I had some incoming phone calls for work. So
Canadians paying more than $300 more. It's not that much more.
well, it's Canadian dollars. They're not worth as much.
I know, but they're it's like 30 cents, isn't it? That can't be that much. I guess that is over $1,500.
Well, if we pay $100, they pay $136.
Yeah. Okay. Serves them right.
30% more. It's the Canadian surcharge. 36%.
The Mavic 3 Pro bag is a tight fit. Air 3 bag is perfect. Yeah, the Air 3 bag is a good size bag.
It's probably the same damn bag.
The Air 3 bag, you can it fit everything in there really good. It was very snug. The Air 3 arguably, we go down that road, is a really well designed.
You mean the artist formerly known as the Air 3, now the Specta or whatever?
Yeah, the Specta, yeah. I wouldn't buy a Specta, not in a million years.
Yeah, you would.
I would buy. I'm not freaking buying.
Don't lie. You would. If it wouldn't be for the Avata 2 coming out, you'd be all over that Specta thing.
No. I already went down that road. I don't go down the same road twice. Oh, I did with the Mavic 3. I went down it twice and got smacked up a little bit. That was a good drone though to buy twice. Just super expensive.
Well, I take that back. You don't have the Air 3 anymore, so you don't have the comparison model.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not doing Air 3 anymore. That was a really well priced freaking pack too. I mean, this could be as cheap as what they were talking about because the Air 3 was very reasonably priced. I mean, I had no problem buying that. I'm like, really? Is it that cheap for the Flymore combo? And I wouldn't be surprised if it is what they're saying it's going to be. Because, those batteries are, $150 a piece.
But something came out of this whole solar eclipse. Now we know why they give you that ND1000
The ND1000
filter.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
the thought had crossed my mind. It's so cloudy, so that means the clouds are low. I wonder how high I can put that Air 2S and see if I can't get above the clouds. The thought had crossed my mind, but then I'm like, yeah,
probably.
I'm thinking it's going to be a touch over 400 feet. But
Yeah,
I mean, we know the Air 2S is good for more than 400 feet as far as.
In 20 years, I'll be 76 years old. It's coming right over my town that in 2045 or whatever.
You'll be half blind at that age anyhow.
I'll be drooling in my freaking chair.
You'd be sitting in that chair. Back when I was a young man.
Yeah, can the eclipse ruin your drone camera? Absolutely, it can. That's why you got the ND1000 filter in your Flymore, your freaking kit. Let's see if I've got one. I think I have one.
You had one with that super kit that you get from Freewell. That Freewell kit came was a 1000.
Let's see if I can open it up here.
Oh, shit's gonna go flying.
Oh no. Let's see. ND. Okay. 256. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. We're going to put the stream on an ND1000. Anybody see me? Okay, this is going to protect your camera right there. That's an ND1000. So, and this is my soft focus right there. Woo! That's your S mist right there. See how my face just looks so much better?
Yeah, put that thumb up just a little higher.
S mist. Yeah, so anyway.
Sunrise says not even the ND1000 was dark enough for a regular time-lapse video during the day.
Really? That's a 512. I got a 512 and a 1000.
We should feel honored. Sunrise graced us with his presence.
Sunrise. There we go. There's your CPL filter right there.
I don't know what the C stands for, but we know what the P stands for.
But yeah, this is what most people would try to do. They're like, oh, I'll put an ND16 on there and that'll take care of it right there. So you can imagine
YouTube hadn't been notifying you, Sunrise? You shouldn't need a notification. You shouldn't know. Tuesday afternoon, 5 o'clock.
That's just an excuse.
I need to talk to your master.
Yep, we haven't changed anything. There we go. That's the mega limited edition. But
Poor soul still thinks that CPL stands for circular polarizing filter. We just leave you in that belief.
I use the Ace Pro no filter for Eclipse, no problems. Ah.
I used my phone for the Eclipse, and it didn't quite turn out.
I think everybody tried their phones and did some funky things, and yeah, the Eclipse was. I went out and did a little pinhole camera. I didn't try. I was working, so I just was like, whatever. We got like a tiny little eyeball. We're pretty far off, so we got about a 60%er. I think it was maybe 40% or between 40 and 60. So we didn't get much. The last one we got pretty good. Last one we got dang near full. The 2017 one.
Yeah, no, it got dark around here. Let me tell you, it got dark and cool.
Yeah, what I thought was really cool was where they showed from the International Space Station that big black dot that was on the Earth. That's pretty cool. Big giant black hole. But yeah, it was cool and windy. Last night it got very windy. Today it's 72 and wonderful. So Sunrise, your video turned out really good. We really enjoyed that. That was we got to see the corona and everything. Kinda. We very much enjoyed that. You should send your clip to Kai right now so he can show us.
Did he release a clip? I didn't see it.
Yeah, he did. Leave us a link. Yeah, today of course is clear and sunny. James, next I'll be dead and cremated in 20 years. That was just my Galaxy phone. Yeah, it turned out good. Well, that would have been a great side by side iPhone Samsung. Here's the Eclipse with the iPhone 15. Here's a Samsung Galaxy S. There's a Samsung S32. Okay, there it is. Something's up. Somebody give us a link. There's a link up.
Okay.
Click it. That's Jim Stroh.
I gotta find it first.
That's Jim.
Yeah, I gotta get into the.
Oh, he's got a cloudy one. He just did the skies time lapse where it showed how they got darker. That's actually a pretty cool time lapse, actually. It's cloudy. I mean, he's in the clouds too, so.
I'll make him.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. That's a fair time lapse. But yeah. And then it's like I said, he gets that dark cloud. It's like about a minute into it, and about a minute it starts about a minute 14 in. And then about 3:18. So right at the very end there. Right around where your cursor is, a little bit. Right there. Yeah, it's getting darker. That's pretty dang dark.
Yeah. Yep. Let me do this.
Yeah, just don't play the sound because we'll freaking get hammered again.
Yeah, no. Actually getting out of this for a second and go back here. And this was actually me videoing with the cell phone yesterday.
Yeah, you can on your
And
cell
it barely broke through the clouds.
right
And
there.
toward the end, you kind of can make it out where the moon is actually in front of it.
Yeah, I could definitely see the outlines, right? You know,
But that I was so freaking overcast here yesterday.
yeah, you got it's just sometimes you just don't you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And right about you could barely make it out. But I'll have another video that was a couple minutes later, and that's the same spot. And see how dark the sky is now. That was just after the 1:35 our time.
Yeah. There's your little pinhole.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the good video right here. You can. I wish I could enlarge this some, but you can kind of see how the moon is in front of the sun there.
Yeah, you have to blow it up. Dark.
Yeah, it got dark. No doubt about it. Right. I wish I knew how to blow this up any, but
Yeah, it's you'd have to you have to get it in, I don't know. You have to get it in maybe the movie.
rotate it. There
There
we
you go.
go. And
Yeah,
now
there
you
you go.
can see the moon outline there against the sun.
Right.
So you can make it out just barely, but you can make it out. So
Yeah, you can see the very edge. The very edge.
anyhow, yeah, it was an interesting day. But the world did not come to an end.
It did not. It remained it turned out to be a pretty nice day too. It wasn't just like I said, the evening we got just a ton of wind that last night. It got like just weird windy, and then
No, we had some storms popping up through here this morning. It was raining. I actually had a site visit this morning. I got absolutely soaked. So Well, no, we like to keep them in the dark. Okay.
I'm
Well, you got to watch him. But he got to watch him because then he
as he's running frantically. Yeah, I found your Ryzen 7. It does. It has a lightning port on it. It says it. Thunderbolt 4.0. So, and all of those freaking laptops, they can't put a 1080p camera in the freaking. They're still being cheap on that.
my last job, that laptop, it had a Thunderbolt thing on it, was dual plugs.
Right. Yeah, the more you spend, the more.
That thing needed the big boy because that was a precision workstation, mobile
Yeah.
workstation. That laptop was a freaking monster, but it was also a pain in the ass to carry around because it was heavy.
Beast. Yeah.
That thing is a beast.
Yeah. That's
No, this one here, I bought specifically, go when I go out flying drones. If I need to configure something on
Yep.
it quick,
Yeah, it's nice and thin
it's so
too. That's a good
freaking
one.
lightweight.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, laptops have not progressed much in 15 years. James, yeah. Um I'd say the only thing that I think the M chips for all the Macs have really made a difference in performance, and they don't get hot. They have decent battery life. They're small and so you get, yeah, but the PC laptops tend to, I guess the price has come down. You can say that the price for, but if you look at like amazing changes, there needs to be a quantum leap in how they make the chips, and that's, I guess, on the way. I guess that's the next step of.
And Joe came in. Howdy, feller. He's actually one of my local guys here. He has that Cinelock 25 that I fixed up.
Yeah, you were showing me we were looking at that frame. Let me open that up here from the website. That
I've
is the.
already got it.
Oh, you got it up? Yeah, put that up there. Little X frame, little 25, 2.5 inch.
That thing.
Yeah. $34. And it's got nice open, like a lot of openings, so you can mount to it, but you can get access the
Yeah. That's a
cards.
pusher configuration.
You can throw an O3
It's
in
got
there.
the O3 unit, but I mean, with that holder, you can just about put any camera in there.
Right.
So,
Got all the screws.
it is on the isolated mount as the camera mount is.
Yeah, that's
You know,
nice.
here,
Yeah, that little that's really nice. I mean, how hard is it to put some rubber grommets on there and just dampen some of that vibration?
so I got 1405, 4500 kV motors on it. So
And then they got the parts there if you want to buy them, little motors. They're like $15 a piece for those, and then 54 for their all-in-one.
Yep.
That's not a bad price for that. And it's got the same props that, you know, I've got.
I wouldn't use 3-bladed props on this. I would use 5-bladed props. On the center whip, yeah, 5-bladed props. But no, this is a little nice little compact dude. BTX mounting 20 or 25 by 25 and a half. Stack mounting for 20 or 25 and a half. I mean, that's all there.
What do they got in the back there? Is that for the battery?
Batteries, trailer tank. No, goes in sideways, and then on the back there's just antenna mount.
Oh, okay. I can't see that.
So this right here is for like a crossfire or a ELRS antenna.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a straight up single antenna for the O3 unit or Vista.
Fixed base. They never. Yeah, there we go. You can see the bottom there. Just so you can get to the very edge right there, so you can get a card out and you can pop. That's the big problem.
You put that in a diamond shape, and
because that's the big problem is just being able to get to to your VTX.
yeah, I would install a 20 by 20 all-in-one in there.
Jim's complaining that that laptop should all come with 2 terabytes and 3 gig, 32 gig standard. It's true for what people do today.
Oh, there we go.
German beers and lunch on me.
We sat here Saturday morning trying to, I've had all the hardware done. We just needed to configure it, and turn out when he was flying with it. And remember how the center log had a power lead on him?
Yeah.
To plug in a D-case GoPro on it.
Yeah.
Well, that power lead got chopped up in his props and shorted across. And it fried his flight controller. It wreaked havoc with his receiver. It wreaked havoc with his Vista. We couldn't get OSD to working on his Vista at all. Everything I tried, nothing.
They need to have a little
Vista unit laying here. We plugged that up, hooked that thing up. OSD worked wonderful.
They need to have a little JST connector for power, that you can just get on, so you can get 5 volts. Now that should be just one of the, on one of the.
I don't know what it did, but
they want
to shorted that across. It must have shorted out the back on the flight controller and everything that was hooked onto the back on the flight controller.
All those extra wires, it's recipe for disaster. I had the same problem. They give you a lead for for your receiver, and they give you a lead for if you wanted to carry an external camera, and those wires you have to do something with them. You can't just leave them.
We even had to reflash his receiver.
Yeah, it's a problem. Like if I go and grab my my long range, they're tucked in there. And all those do is they just have to just come out and
Yeah.
they'll get wrapped around a prop. And I think that's one of the things that you learn right away when you first start flying is anything that can possibly be loose will get into props.
Yep.
It's just no question about it. That's why I had to fix 2 batteries. It's always, you know,
The balance
the
lead.
balance leads getting chopped up. And
Yep.
if I think you fix enough balance leads, you get smart. That's good. That's the good thing about really shitty old batteries is you can always cut the balance leads off them because you might need them. Cut the power.
When I have a bad battery, I will absolutely cut off the balance lead
And
and the main discharge lead.
yeah,
And I got a bucket that I keep those in, and I take the battery and stick it in salt water and let it soak for 2 to 3 days in salt water.
and then they just That's a good. That's a good advice to have it for everybody, just to get rid of batteries because that's the big issue. What are you going to do with these
Yeah,
batteries?
you just, and when I have saltwater aquarium was real easy because I just get a bucket of salt water from the aquarium. But
And they'll just
you just take a pitcher, dump a shit ton of salt in it and water, mix it up real good, and throw your batteries in it. It'll kill those batteries so they won't do nothing no more.
How long does it take to kill them?
I usually leave them in for about 3 days.
3 days. Yeah, good advice. Yeah, because you can't. The worst thing you can do is leave a battery around. That you got old puffy batteries. I gotta.
Yeah,
I gotta.
well, I mean, here's the thing: you throw it in the trash, and it survives your trash can and doesn't get smushed or anything. Then it goes in the back of the trash truck. It compresses everything. No, punctures that lipo, and the whole truck goes up in flames.
You got a freaking truck kebab.
So, but
Yeah, it's.
you
Yeah,
dunk them in salt water for three days, and they're so dead they won't do nothing no more.
you can get an Inspiron 7000 plus a 14 plus, which is they're about 738,
Are you
700 bucks.
still? Are you still?
Still looking, yeah. You told me that the Inspiron would fit the bill, and I'm looking at them, and I'm finding
We got upside in the chat. Howdy, fella.
finding good deals, man.
Let's look at upside here.
Well, the Avata 2, they put some engineers to it, and they're like, all right, we got to be able, because I can, is the Avata 1 has a really, annoying place for this, but at least you can still get to it, I still can get a cable in there, and then I can also easily get the card, it's just because this is an uncased 03. This is not a cased 03 in there. It has to be a decased 03, the way they've got it mounted in there. I've never taken one apart, but
All right.
Yeah, you can
upside. You've been smurfed.
But yeah, everything you can get to that pretty good. It's tolerable, But yeah, I can't wait to rip around an Avata 2 just to, because my whole thought process is,
Shit. Here we go.
This idea
process
that they want this thing to be both a Mini 4 and a stunt flyer. This whole idea.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
So,
You could
hang
take.
on, hang on for just a second. Y'all don't be shy about hitting the thumb down there, please.
Yes, quit being lazy, you guys.
Come on.
Don't be lazy.
And upside, you've been made a moderator, so you have a wrench next to you now.
Don't get lazy.
All righty then. That was not just a
Alrighty
little creepy.
What, that? Look at that. I got something in my teeth right here. That's bad. That's nasty. Like a coffee grind.
So upside is on YouTube. So y'all, after the stream, look them up.
Thanks for joining us, man. Oh boy, this is going to be a weekend full of people sitting around watching videos.
Well, I was gonna we actually gonna be inundated with a lot of 2 videos coming Thursday.
That's right.
Because what 9 a.m. is product release, so 9:01, my phone's going ding 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 ding.
I have to work hard at not watching. If the video has anything to do, if it's anything to do with a spec video where I got to sit there for any longer than 30 seconds, then all I want to do is see video footage, and I want to see some of an experienced pilot fly it. So, yeah, thumbs up.
A single button for pro mode, whatever pro mode might be.
Yeah, we don't know. That's why this is such a mystery. It's a mystery of what it's going to do, and it's a mystery of how much money is going to fly out your pocket. Oh, I got an expensive summer, man. I got to buy this stupid thing, and then I got to buy a freaking laptop. How am I going to get to summer, man? I'm going to need a second job this summer.
Sell one of your kids.
I'm not a fan.
It'll save you money twice. For one, you don't have to move them twice a year anymore. Just think all the fuel you're saving alone, just on that.
Nope, I got another one talking crazy again. So
now, where are we moving this time? Oregon, Washington.
Now this is another California move.
Oh, fun!
You think if you smashed your hand enough with a hammer and it hurt, you'd stop hitting it. That's what I learned growing up. If you're pounding in nails and you do it wrong, it hurts.
Yeah.
To me, that's equivalent.
But we're going back to the ancient wisdom of men have 2 heads, but only enough blood to run one of them. Because that's what that boils down to.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think James, you were talking about the single button pro mode. I think they have they're going to have pre-programmed stunt flying, like you'd have with a toy.
Yeah.
So, there'll be I'm sure that's also something they can add in firmware updates. Yeah, we added the spiral turn, or that's actually a pretty good idea.
So, you know what? We had something like that already.
What they call that? Intelligent flight modes?
No, that was on the Tello.
Did Tello have all those?
The Tello had modes where you just push a button, the thing would flip over.
Flip over. Yeah, the flip the flip is not an official, it's not a real move, you know. Now it should have a power loop move. And that would be the scariest thing ever, is to put something in an auto power loop. I wouldn't, you know.
Yeah, just what we needed. More flips and videos.
The one thing that was kind of cool.
You know, there's about a dozen toy drone manufacturers that have these extra buttons for the drones to perform tricks.
But they can't. What I like is they have there's an audience mode where you can get the video footage. Say somebody is watching, they can put it on their phone. So you could be sitting there, you know, in audience mode, and instead of having them have another set of goggles, they could just be looking at it on their phone. They'll be able to tap in some kind of app. To me, that's a really good idea. Can the DJI Air 3 have a firmware so you can be in Explorer mode?
Well, and I think that's coming with this release.
Yeah, we'll see. There's a big bag of tricks coming.
Well, the Air 3 is said to be compatible with the Goggles 3, or the Goggles 3 is said to be compatible with the Air 3 and the Mini 4.
Yeah.
And then you will have some sort of Explorer mode where you can wear the goggles and fly the Air 3 or the Mini 4.
Yeah, and I noticed that with the Mini 4, with that they were still using the controller 2. And
here we go.
Yeah.
The Sona X5C had a flip button in 2014, 10 years ago.
SEMA X5C, yeah. That is a blast to the past, 2014. That's so weird. You just think that's 10 years ago.
I still have a little Holy Stone Predator or something floating around here, and I guarantee you that thing has buttons for it to make flips.
Whiz Bang FPV, check 1.
Check 2.
Check 3.
Check 4.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, the Air 3 is definitely the all weather drone, you know, because there's stuff that I do with the Air 3 that I wouldn't do at the Mini 4.
So Whiz Bang, you've been smurfed too. So you're gonna appear in blue.
Oh man. But I'm gonna excuse myself.
You got an excuse for yourself?
Yeah.
What's the excuse?
Oh.
Is it already taco time?
It's getting there. I didn't sleep very good last night. Mike, I'm telling you, this California thing, it gave me nightmares. I did not get a lot of sleep. My wife's been living this nightmare for about a month now. I just ignored it, and it finally soaked in that it might affect my life. So, so last night I was up kind of just from about 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning till about, I looked over, and you know, when you look at your clock and it says 5 minutes to 6 and you're waking up at 6, you're just like, what? I needed to sleep another hour. What are you doing? So y'all get
Whiz Bang, a lot of people are getting ready for the Wada 2. It's not going to be in the post in 2 days, because that's the day it's getting released. But I'm sure there's plenty of people like that one there that's going to be scraping at the door at Best Buy come Thursday morning.
I don't know if they are. My Best Buy, there's not a lot of people that buy that kind of thing where I live.
Here's that random.
If there is one, I'll be able to walk in and get it.
Here's that random on Thursday morning. Boss, I'm sorry I can't make it today. I'm sick. shit, 9 o'clock. Let's go to Best Buy. Yeah.
Hey, pick up a Nevada 2 deal right now.
Uh-huh.
$829 at Best Buy. But it doesn't have the controller. That's the problem with it. That they don't come. It does not come with the regular controller. So you have to find one. And when things become scarce, I don't believe they're scarce, but I think I paid $89 for this one. I got it when there was plenty of them out and people were giving them away. And then just a couple of days later, they went up to like $400. So yeah, this thing right here. Plus, you got to say goodbye to your antenna because there'll be no more antennas. So
yeah, I don't know how to feel about that just yet.
I don't. The antenna just gives you more. You get a better transmit pattern with the the patch antennas that usually they hide in the front. You gotta. It's more so directional, unless they're.
Yeah, I need to place an order at Best Buy.
Maybe they're Kai. Maybe they're.
See this?
What you got?
Mini 2 SE refurbished, $229.
Oh wow, that is cheap. That is free. I didn't even see that. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. Mine says $299.
Well, this is the Geek Squad refurbished.
Oh man, that is cheap. That is a great drone for if you're buying other. Here I found it. Yeah, if you need something to kick around on a vacation, $229, man. You lose that, the police take it, and you're just like, whatever. Just pull your card and let them have it, and keep the video.
Oh, we got a real good deal on Avata 1 Explorer combo.
Yeah, no, there's some great deals in here.
$829.
Mini 2 SE for $229. That is a really good deal. To me, I mean, to be able to get the Air 3 Fly More combo, 3 batteries, for $13.99, and the controller too, the RC.
Here's the Love Toy, $240.
Yeah, that's the number that makes no sense. That's the number that makes 0 sense.
DJI Mini 2 Quadcopter Geek Squad refurbished, $349.
Yeah, the Mini 2 SE, $359. Here's a refurbished Air 2S for $1,100. That's a little. That's with the Pro. That's with the smart controller.
I'm getting ready to put my Air 2S was the Pro controller on the market.
Yeah, there's just the one thing that's good about new drone releases is there are really good deals on all of their older products, and their older products are so good. They're so capable. They don't have any products out there that suck. So if you're just a drone guy and you're just looking for something to kick around, there's just so much to choose from right now. You can't make a mistake. There's plenty of price ranges and $229. I mean, that's literally for free. And then you just go find yourself a couple of aftermarket batteries and a charger, and you're off to the races. For $150, you'd have three batteries and a charger for another $150. So you're still around $300. And
here's the reason why I'm saying that the Avata 2 is going to be $59. It's right here. It says
that's the Motion
it
2.
was $1429.99.
Yeah, that one's coming with the Motion 2. So that's the newer version.
That's the Motion 2 and the goggles too.
Right. And $829.
That's $1430 regular price.
Yeah, this one's got the motion too. What's up with that? Why are we seeing different prices here? Check this one out. Here, let me show you something. Is mine refurbished? I'm looking to see. No, these are Integras. That's what the difference is. These are the Integra goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the difference. Yours are the pros. So anyway. All right, man. I just figured that I'd get us off the stream a little bit quicker, and then I can I tell you, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. I am. This California stuff, I don't know who's California dreaming. I'm about sick of California dreaming.
Yep. Again, if you would hit the thumbs up on the way out, as we're starting to.
The Whizbang made a good comment here. He says he respects the motion controller to encourage the disabled. That is the exact. I'd say if there is an argument for that, and you want to make all of us purists feel bad, that is the argument to make, because it is if you just have control of your hand, that's a great point. Very great, very good point. You're getting into flying, and you can use your other hand to click buttons, and then you're just using your arms or your weight. You can even use both hands, or just so if you're. So that's Johnny Drone Flyer.
Howdy, fella. Johnny in the house.
Yeah, what sucks is on release
They
day.
had a rather successful drone meetup this past weekend in Florida. And I already saw a date posted for the next one, April 5th, 2025.
ProView. What'd you say your ProView combo was? 8 something?
The one I saw on Best Buy just now?
Yeah. I'm seeing $9.99.
Well, this was a Geek Squad.
Oh, okay.
So, and
this is refurbished too.
929 or something.
Yeah, this one's sold out. So I would, if I were just a casual flyer, I would get the Integra goggles, because they already have the built-in RID, so you don't have to worry about having to have that freaking cable connected. That is a pain in the butt. That's probably there's a 929 refurbished. I see that. But anyway, that would be a huge, issue. All righty, man. I did a workout before I came home, so that's probably why I'm getting tired. I'm getting dopey. Like I said, I need to get sleep. I'm gonna take some melatonin tonight so I get a full night's sleep. Gosh, I hate that when I toss and turn for 2 hours.
You're getting old.
Kai, you getting the Avata too? That's the big question right now. Kai,
am I getting Avata too?
He was thinking about it. He's thinking about it. The price is really enticing. If
that price of $1,200 for the whole new combo is correct,
it's hard to
have a hard time passing up on it.
You have to think about it. Yeah.
I
don't. Yeah. To me, I'm a sucker.
I've pretty much eliminated all DJI out of my FPV drones.
Yeah, he's cleaned house. He did a good job. I can't, because all my stuff flies on 03. So I got to keep my goggles, and
the 03 is just too darn expensive. And
to sell this without the controller and the goggles, it's not worth a lot of money. People are, maybe $200 you might be able to get for it. If it's working, if it's tested and working, people are selling them for as little as 150
Why,
without the battery.
why would you? Well, you need to hold on to the control. Well, you don't need to hold on to the controller because all your other FPV quads have been
Run
converted to
right.
Express LRS.
But this little bad boy right here is not the easiest to find. So I just, yeah, as long as I think I'm going to fly the Avata, I'll keep it around.
No, Johnny has a brand new Avata in the box for sale. I'm thinking. I thought I saw him advertising it somewhere.
I'm gonna have a Mini 4 on, and I'll if you're on my channel, if you're one of your subscribers, I'll definitely, because it's hard to sell your stuff to through eBay and stuff. That's usually what happens. I would trust one of you guys before I would trust the eBay guy, kinda, and probably give you a better deal. Because
Well,
then you can,
eBay fees are just
right.
so freaking stupid.
But if anybody's looking for a Mini 4, I'm still going to be using it for a little while, but it has hardly any miles on it. You know me.
Advertise it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. I'll keep it for a while. I need it for a while and probably test the goggles out on it. I'll probably do some. I still got to look for Mr. Croc, and I'm just saying, if this Avata 2 allows me to look for Mr. Croc.
Mr. Croc is sitting out on the golf course, feeling abandoned by you after all the work I put into him
He's so
to
freaking.
make him fly again, and you just crashed and abandoned the poor guy.
The weather's been horrible.
Yeah, and you left him sitting out in that.
Dude, that was the most.
Don't you have no shame?
That was the most unfreaking. Yeah. All right, there it is. That's the official. I'm out of here.
All right. Well, on that note.
Yep. But yeah, we got some excitement coming. Maybe I have to move my live stream up at Thursday because Friday I might not be able to live stream. So we'll do the Avata release party live. I'm actually going to do it out if the weather is good, I'm going outside. So Dad Random will be out in the no-fly zone. We'll be outside.
Doing your official unboxing.
I wish I had all that crap taken care of by now. Nope,
unboxing of the Avata 2.
I'm not doing an unboxing. Those are for chumps and suckers and Captain Drones. They're hard to do.
Be watching for the Avata 2 unboxing on Thursday afternoon on Dad Random's channel.
Yeah, nobody likes unboxings. They're just like, fly it. We want to see you fly it.
It all depends on how. I mean, don't get out the razor blade to catch it. Just tear the freaking box open. Let shit fly everywhere.
All right, here we go, guys.
There you go.
That's official unboxing Swiss Army knife. This was given to me by a Swiss Army knife rep.
The people that make those knives, I have a couple of their chef knives.
Yeah, that's some California guy. He's like, you want this here? Like he sells them, he deals them. So he makes
it's time to go. You got tacos coming, and I'm hungry too.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man.
We'll see y'all next Tuesday. If we don't see y'all sooner because of the whole Avata thing, but if you order one, good luck. Best of luck to you. I don't think I'm ordering unless the price is stupid cheap. Then I might.
I've got to order through Best Buy. They're just the easiest to do stuff through. So I'm definitely not going to order from DJI. Is really good about it. I'm not worried about that, but Best Buy just makes it really easy. I can order it. It's always there the day it's there. You know, they send me a message and just makes it easy. So, yep, we'll get it. We'll get one of those.
I'll go in Thursday morning. I'll order 5 Avata 2s at the St. George Best Buy.
We only had
pretty
5.
much should wipe out their inventory and then, you know, sit on it for 3 days and then cancel my order.
This 7-foot guy came in and he bought all of our Avatas.
No, I'm just gonna buy them and then I'm gonna sit on that order for 3 days and I'm just go ahead and cancel the order.
He also bought the only Dell Aspiron that we had. It was a Ryzen 7. We only have 5s now. Without lightning ports, whatever I call those things. All right. Okay. Anyway, everybody, make sure you hit the thumb, guys, on your way out.
Yeah. Hit the thumb on the way out, if you would, please. I appreciate it. And until next Tuesday, y'all take care and be safe out there.
Later. See you, Kai.
Later.